Hello everyone, this is Suzanne at God Crochet and Chatter. Welcome back. Dorothy and Joanne and so Angela and Crochet, I think it is Becca, and the rest of you. I do appreciate your comments so much. Can't pronounce his name, but he's from Africa. He leads a children's ministry. He has a nice YouTube channel where he shows the children eating and singing and playing. It's really wonderful ministry that he is doing. And Carrie, I know you're busy working all the time. Carrie got a new job and she's doing very well in it. And I just hope everybody is well in your corner of the world and living daily for God, as I know you are. All right, today we're going to do the trivia question first. And then I got a letter yesterday. We're going to talk about that in a minute. Trivia question. Yesterday was how many soldiers cast lots for Jesus' clothing? 4 of them. Can you imagine? Jesus is hanging on the cross, and they're down there casting lots to divide up his clothing. How sad is that? Question for today. Who in the New Testament is specified as having worn an undergarment which was seamless, woven, and in one piece from top to bottom? That's an interesting question. I took a guess at that one, and I was right. I went, okay, I got that one right. Sometimes it surprises me when I get them right. Like, oh, okay, good. My memory's working. Or, that just makes sense to me. That's the answer. All right. Okay, I have a question for you guys. What do you not want to do? What do you not want to do? Oh my goodness. There is a long list of things we don't want to do. We may not feel like brushing our teeth every morning or putting our dentures in the cup with the stuff on them, cleaning them off. Oh my goodness. We don't want to particularly go get groceries. Not that we're not appreciative, but we're just so tired. I just don't want to do that. Or we have to go to work and work a 60-hour week. Oh, I don't want to. But we end up doing these things because we know we must. We know that we have to pull ourselves up by our bootstraps and say, this is where I'm at in this season of life, and this is what I have to do. Doesn't matter how I feel about it. I have to do the right thing. Well, let's get to my letter. I come home yesterday from getting a few groceries. I made my trip over to physical therapy, and they said, we can't find you in the system. I said, what do you mean you can't find me in the system? And so finally brought it up. But the problem was I wasn't on the schedule for yesterday. When we changed everything over to a female therapist, I missed that one. This week only, I'm going Wednesday and Friday. And Friday, I'm going at 9:30 in the morning. I don't want to do that. I don't get up till 11, 12 o'clock sometimes. And it's like, do you have anything later in the day? He said, no, we don't. I said, oh, that means I'm going to have to get up like at least by 8 o'clock to get up, get my stuff together, and get out of here. So I'm not looking forward to that, but I have to go. It's going to be good for me. If I want to get better, I have to go. Well, so I go, oh, I got a letter. He says, yeah, you got a letter. Let me read it. Dear Suzanne, this is just a reminder that you are due for your colonoscopy. I mean, I just read the first line and went, no, no. No, it can't be. Let me read that again. What do you mean? And I'm just like, I don't want to do this. I have such a hard time getting the solution down to begin with, because I have to drink orange Gatorade to make it tolerable. You take Metamucil, a good sized jug of Metamucil, you put it in the Gatorade, you shake it all up, and you drink a gallon. Well, I get very sick. I end up throwing up, sick to my stomach. It's just not a pleasant experience at all. I could say, no, I'm not going to do that. But I have diverticulitis, and I've been in the hospital for it. Once I got an abscess on my bowel. The last one I had, they did find a few cancer cells, but they got them. So I know it's important and that I should do it. This might hopefully be my last one. I think there's usually, by now, they would have, cut me loose. But, so I'm going to have to call them after I get my physical therapy done. I'm going to stretch it out a little. And so I may be looking at the end of October, 1st of November-ish to get this lovely procedure done. A lot of procedures that we have to go to the doctor for, and we know it's not going to be pleasant. Ron just had an EMG test where they tested his nerves in both arms, both legs, in the thighs. Then they did an acupuncture thing on him. Wasn't pleasant, to say the least. And at one point, Ron got very upset when they really zapped him. And he said, all right, he said, that's enough of this. And I kind of said, I know, honey, I know. I says, it didn't look good. I said, you got this, you can do this. And together as a team, he was able to get through it. And some of these procedures are horrible. Sometimes they're worse than the disease, I think. But if we want to be the best that we can be, we have to do certain things to make that possible. And I don't want to find out in 5 years from now that I have colon cancer. And if I would have just got that colonoscopy, they could have caught it. The doctor did say it takes 10 years for it to get to full blown. And my mother, had colon cancer. My mother had to have a good chunk of her bowel removed. My aunt had colon cancer. So my dad died of lung cancer from smoking. So it's important that we get these things done. Whether we want to or not, it's just the way it is. My grandson Adam doesn't like to be around needles. He absolutely is like, nope, nope. I mean, he could be dying and dragging one leg behind him. No, I'm okay. So he has a great fear of needles. And I don't so much have a great fear of needles anymore. I've had so many of them, I guess. But, we just need to walk through this life doing the best, being the best we can be at everything we do. And stepping forth and do the things we don't want to do. It was imperative that Jesus die on the cross for us. He prayed, Father, if there be any other way, please remove this cup from me. And there wasn't. Sin had to be atoned for once and for all. I'm sure Jesus did not want to hang on that cross and die that horrible death. But he did it because he loved us, and it was necessary. So some things in life are going to be necessary. We're not going to like it, but that's where we have to talk to somebody to help get us through it. Sometimes vent if you need to. Call a girlfriend, somebody you trust, and say, oh, man, I'm really having a hard time with this. This is something I have to do and I don't want to do it. And maybe encourage the person to draw from scriptures and that they can do this. So I hope you enjoyed this devotional on what do you not want to do, and think of some ways that you can encourage yourself, push yourself forward to do the things that you do not want to do. All right, everyone, this is Suzanne at God Crochet and Chatter. So Angela, you won the giveaway, so you get your email address to me. I hope that you are going to be listening so you can see that you won. I will mention this for a few days in a row because I know you do come on. And I want to get the package out to you. All right, everyone. I got PT at 3 o'clock today. I really have it today. So I didn't do my exercises today because that tends to make it worse. So I'm going to talk to her about that today. Anyway, you have a blessed day. And may your day go smoothly, without incident. And may you sing praises to the Lord throughout the day. Lord willing, I'll see you tomorrow on God Crochet and Chatter. Bye-bye.